everybody, Kay here, and welcome back to another video. This video is a little bit different, and I've done a video like this in the past, but today's video is actually going to be a story time. So before this video begins, sit back, relax, grab your popcorn, grab your TV remote, unless you want to change channels. I mean, don't do that, do not listen to me, okay? Stay here, okay? I swear I'm a good channel, I swear. Also, okay, consider taking a look down in the description and looking at my Twitter and Instagram and my DeviantArt, because I've become active on all three, mostly Twitter and Instagram, but I would really recommend that. Anyway, let's get on with the video. So today, we will begin with a story time, okay? In today's story time, we will be taking a look at an event that's happened when I was very young, okay? I'm talking like 4th grade young. This is exactly what happened in 4th grade. It's not going to be the longest video, but I'm going to try to explain it as best as I can so you guys all understand and get to laugh at reasons why I am a fail of a human being, okay? I swear this would only happen to me. I swear, okay? Also, enjoy this beautiful Goat Simulator background, okay? I played the game, got some content, and I hope you guys all enjoy it. So let me set the scene, okay? It's dark and stormy nights, and no, that's not actually how it went. It was actually a school day in my 4th grade classroom. So I went to a pretty nice school when I was younger. I've been to a lot of schools, but throughout my elementary years, I was mostly in one school from about 1st grade to 5th grade. In those years, I developed a lot of friends. It was my first years of school. I didn't really have much other than my friends at school, you know? I know that during the 5 years that I was at that school, you're in elementary, okay? You're gonna develop crushes here and then, okay? I got a lot of friends, but I got a crush. 2 of them to be exact, but today we're gonna be discussing one, who I don't know if he watches my videos. He might actually, because he actually knows me. If you know who you are, I'm so sorry. Anyway, I developed a crush on one of the boys in my class, in my 4th grade class, and he was a very athletic guy. He was one of the fastest runners in the grade. He had the coolest shoes, wore the awesomest t-shirts, had a really awesome haircut, and all the girls were like, man, he's kind of a cutie, okay? All of our elementary minds were like, man. So all of us kids were just like awed by this kid's like, he was perfect, okay? He was like the coolest kid in the grade. He had like all the cool friends and everything. He was just awesome to be around. He was funny, smart, he was just great. Awesome guy, okay? We sat next to each other in a lot of our classes, mostly just because his name was really close to mine. And we were usually paired up in number order from last names. So most of the time we'd get put like almost right next to each other, with my cousin being right in front of me, because I went to the same school with my cousin. She's my same age. I remember, as a kid, I was always like super weird, okay? I was one of the weird kids in the back of the class. I still kind of am, not gonna lie, but when I was a kid, I was the one who played animals, you know, while all the kids would be playing on the swing set. You know, I would be crawling in the grass at recess, roaring at other kids because I thought I was some sort of tiger girl, okay? All my friends did, okay? You can't judge me for it, okay? I was literally my friend group back then. Then, you know, at one point, you know, there was enough of us to where we got the swings. We were the cool kids for a little bit, but that didn't actually happen until I moved away and moved back. Anyway, so this kid I always sat next to, I was in a lot of groups with him as well, so I knew him pretty well, actually, probably more than I should have, and I knew some girls didn't like me at that school, and I think that was one of the reasons I was kind of targeted a little bit at that school. But for the most part, I was somewhat close with this guy, and you know, I actually considered him, you know, an acquaintance, a friend, somebody that I would have fun around, you know. I remember one day in class, you know, there was a rule, like, don't like paper airplanes, you know, that's not allowed, you can't do that, you know, you're gonna hit somebody in the eye. Well, we were like doing this one like emotion thing. We were talking about like emotions, how to handle them, because we had like little, like, once a month the nurse would come in and have us do stuff like that. We talk about health, They're talking about emotions and like what to do when you're sad or upset. Okay. So what the nurse had us do is she had us write all of our things that made us scared or sad, stuff like that, you know, on a piece of paper. Then she taught us how to fold it into an airplane, and we'd throw it in the classroom and, you know, let it go, as she put it, you know. No, like Elsa. It was not as magnificent as that. It was more like a kid writing down a word and then balling it up in a piece of paper and then throwing it, okay? Well, everyone did theirs, and it was the miraculous time that it was my turn, okay? Everyone made these very glorious throws, and I was pretty proud of my paper airplane, okay? No, that's not how this went down, okay? So, it was me at, like, one end of the room. My cousin was sitting right next to me, and so was one of my best friends. My crush was all the way across the room next to his friends, okay? And I was a 4th grader, so this is probably why this stands out to me so much. If this were happened to me, and like, now, I would just forget about it because it happens so much, okay? But, I got ready, I folded up my paper airplane, it was really nice looking, I loved it, you know, I colored it, I did a bunch of stuff with it, it looked magnificent, it was like purple and stuff like that. I folded it up, and I threw it, and, it was very glorious, but, it actually got him in the eye, and he had to go to the nurse, because, turns out I actually, like, really hurt him, and it was really sad. So I was really embarrassed, and everyone, like, all the girls who were, like, really, like, oh, he's so cute, we're all like, man, why'd you do that? You're such a bully. And I was like, oh, okay, well, that's that. No, it just gets even worse, okay? So if you thought it was enough of a failure now, because all the kids now disliked me because I hurt one of the best kids in the class, right? No, it gets worse, okay? Later that day, we have PE, okay? PE is physical education. If you don't know, I'm pretty sure everyone knows that. But if you don't know, it's physical education. So it's pretty much gym class for all of us. In gym class, we pretty much just play games like frisbee, you know, I don't know, do jumping jacks, jump ropes, stack cups. It's really weird, okay? But on this day, we were playing the infamous kickball, okay? One of my least favorite games in the entire universe, okay? Because it's fun now. But when I was a kid, I hated it because I would always bunt the ball and I would never catch it. Yeah, I know, I was one of those people who didn't do anything on the court. I would just sit there and mess around. So, okay, this is where it gets interesting. He was on the opposite team as me, and I've always been kind of a klutz. I've just been really clumsy, like, all my life. And that's not a bad thing, right? I mean, it can be an embarrassing thing, but it's not, like, a bad thing. But, no, I somehow gained the power to hurt people wherever I went that day. I don't know how I did it, but maybe the universe was just like, okay, I bestow upon you the power of destruction. Okay, and so I went. There I went. Okay, it was my turn to kick. I kicked it. Okay, I was running to first base. Everyone was happy, okay? Everyone forget about the incident with the airplane. And I was running, and crash. Okay, I ran head first into my crush, okay? I don't just bump into him. I mean, like, I full force, like, power railed into the kid and, like, made him fall over. So I am, like, on top of this kid, you know? And he's under me. And I'm like, oh my god, I am so sorry, because, you know, I was just kind of acquaintances with this guy, you know, we were elementary kids, okay, it was weird, I was just, like, sitting there, you know, I think I fell on his legs. I remember, I was, like, just laying over his legs, and I was like, I am so sorry, and he's like, oh yeah, no, it's fine. Here comes more glares from the girls in the class, okay? Next part of my turn to kick the ball, okay? No, it wasn't my turn to kick the ball. I'm pretty sure it was the kid behind me who kicked the ball, and he decided to switch bases because I guess he didn't really want to be ran into like that again, which is understandable. But, the kid behind me kicked the ball, and my crush was now on second base, and, I ran to second base again, and I power railed into him once more. I know, it's bad. I should be ashamed of myself. But, I had to apologize like 5 more times. I was so embarrassed. I was literally like almost ready to cry, okay? But the universe finally decided, you've embarrassed yourself enough for one day. We're gonna give you an easy pass out, okay? We're gonna give you an easy pass out. So I've always been a daydreamer, okay? I've always been another daydreamer as well. So I was like in my thoughts, I was like, oh my god, I just did this to my crush. All the kids in my class probably think I'm a big dum-dum, but they probably think I'm a smelly poopa face, okay? Probably don't want to play play at the park with me anymore, okay? I was panicking in my little 8-year-old mind, okay? No, the kid behind me, if that makes sense. So the kid that was behind me, kicked the ball. But they were known for, like, doing really good kicks, even in elementary school. I'm pretty sure right now they're, like, really good, like, in football, like, doing the kickoffs and everything. I don't know how football works, just leave it at that, okay? He kicked the ball, and the universe just decided we're gonna take it a bit easy on you, but we're gonna still give you pain. Obviously, what else could have happened? Smack dab, cow, right in the face. I was kicked in the face with a ball, and I got a bloody nose. I had to go to the nurse. It was a terrible day. I remember just going home that night crying. I probably shouldn't be allowed anywhere near children after that incident, okay? I know I was a kid, but if I can do that to myself as a kid, imagine what I can do to other kids as a kid. That's probably terrible. Oh my god. But yeah, I hope you learned from that. Never approach your crush. If you're awkward, embrace it, okay? Don't think you're cool, because you're cool on the inside, but you're too cool for the cool kids, okay? And 3, avoid kickball and paper airplanes. Okay. Anyway, if you guys all enjoyed the video, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment for more videos. Consider taking a look at my Twitter and Instagram. Remember, I've become more active on those as well as my DeviantArt. Take a look over at my rad series. It's going great, okay? Take a look in the description, because there will be a new stream schedule coming out soon, where I'll be streaming games such as like Skyrim and stuff like that. Also, I'm sorry in this video if I sounded a bit dead. It is like 1 in the morning, and I have been tested with coronavirus. I think I may have it. So please stay indoors for the rest of the quarantine. Do not infect other people, please. Okay, thank you. Bye, guys.